Hello. Before I begin this speedrunning thing, I want to bring up a couple of points that came up after I got my world record. First up being my strategy. Let's look back at the Discord, shall we? The moment I got my record, I was filled with excitement, but he was kind of different. And at 12 or so, when he woke up the next morning, or at least morning in his time, he's probably in Western territory, I don't know. Sorry, I'm eating dinner right now. He says this: "Morning, everyone. I've been thinking more about the using tape on the monitor, and at first it didn't bother me, but the more I think about it, the more it does. So I need to say my piece and then skedaddle. And I'll try to explain as sufficiently and politely, succinctly and politely as possible, because I don't think there's any malice or whatever from anyone that uses it. But the more I think about it, the more I can't really justify it as a legit strategy, because bottom line, it is modifying your computer screen to help aim your mouse. I've tried to come up with a reason why it should be okay, but I'm coming up short. The only reason I can think of is that it isn't technically modifying the code of the game. But that's very much a letter of the law, not the spirit of the law situation. If I modified the code of the game to draw hitboxes where I was supposed to click, that wouldn't technically be making the game any faster and would produce the same result. But it would be disallowed. I don't think there's any practical difference between the two. I've also wondered if there was no difference between actually drawing on your screen and just taking notes in a book, but I can't come up with a reason why those two are the same. Myst is literally just clicking on hitboxes for 40 seconds. I think you should be able to handle a 40-second run without having to draw the exact click points. Bottom line, I think this strategy and others like it should be disallowed going forward. That may just be my opinion, and if the mods of the Speedrun page disagree, well, I can't say I'd be happy about that, but I guess the rules are up to you guys. I want to reiterate, I don't think anyone who does that is a cheater, or malicious, or anything. Just that it really goes against the spirit of the run, and I think either there needs to be a separate category for modifying your screen, or all runs with modification need an asterisk next to them." Go down a little further. He just said he wanted to express what he was feeling instead of just letting it stew over his head. I don't blame him for that. That I'm fine with. Dissertation, I can handle that. And I do agree with him spirit-wise, but keep in mind, what good are hitboxes if all the skill comes in the speed? You can have... I'll put it to you this way. My older brother took a stats class last semester for college. For his final, he was allowed to use any handwritten notes from the entirety of the semester and any handwritten notes that he would have made before the final. However, the final was all application of those notes. because the notes are just concrete information. Now you gotta apply it to abstract concepts. Similarly here. All these hitboxes like here, 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 and here are all just information. I have to apply that information through skill. And that skill is speedily going through those in a particular order, which I had not written down, I believe. Anyway, there's my stance on that. Next comes sort of something that I really don't like, simply because it irks me, but it happened, I guess. Let's take a look at Key's world record that he submitted one day after me.
This is it. I just have to touch this frickin' page to the right spot, and then I got this. There it is. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's a sub 41, and I have to do this now.
Pay attention here.
I'm showing you I didn't put my hitboxes on my screen, because apparently that's a thing now. I don't want to be a dick about it. It's just that the guy who beat my record the other day puts hitboxes on the screen, and I want to prove that you don't have to do that. And I've proven it. Sub 41, eat my shorts. Oh my god.
I get that you don't want to be a dick about it, but if you didn't want to be a dick about it, you shouldn't have brought it up in the first place. As for what I'm going to do about that, I can't do anything. Obeying means I've been manipulated. Retaliating makes me just as toxic as everyone else. Therefore, I must stay neutral when it comes to that. Does that make any sense? I mean, you're Plank, you're kind of the only one watching. I was hoping that more of the Myst community would be able to come here, because they're the ones that need to hear this. They're the ones that need to know that even 1 ounce of toxicity can cause trouble. In fact, Blank, let's put you on call for a moment. One moment. Let's put you on the spotlight, because I want you to tell us a couple of things. If that's possible. Okay,
What's up?
so how about you tell us how toxic point and click speedrunning categories can be? You can use anything as an example. Submachine, uh,
Toxic as in
toxic as in insulting to the point where it gets where people just don't have the motivation to run anymore. Kind of like Putt Putt Zoo, I think. I don't know.
certainly. Yeah. Um basically I've been in a lot of situations from a wide range of point and clicks. Basically, someone will get a crazy world record, you know, optimized crazy. But basically what that'll do, and basically it's inevitable to happen, but it's unfortunate that it does. People will get discouraged by that and they'll just not even try. I'd say that's on a level of toxicity. Even and I
Not even just point and
that's
click. That's what you were about to say, right?
yeah, that happens in everything.
It's even happening
But
in your RPG maker stuff right now, right?
hmm a lot of toxicity in there. I don't want to talk. Anyway, that's not what I was gonna go to actually. Hold up. Can't formulate a response like this. Like typically I have
I
to
don't want it
answer.
formulated because if it's formulated, it's not
Mm,
it's I want it impromptu kind of because
yeah.
if it's impromptu, it means you're actively thinking about it, and that means it's more of a problem than just
Mm-hmm.
putting your emotions in it before presenting it.
Yeah. So basically, more about toxicity though. Like, there's like a fine line what you can do in a speedrun, what you could explicitly put out in your speedrun regarding like through your microphone or your web, and I feel that could all be kept to yourself. Obviously, like I show a lot of emotion in my run, and
Mm-hmm.
I feel like sometimes I get carried away with it, and I regret it, and obviously with that new Myst world record, that's to some extent happening there. But yeah, like obviously he didn't. If it wasn't an issue, it's like even what did he say? What did he say? He's like, sorry if I caused. What did he say?
Sorry if I'm being a dick.
Pretty much. Like yeah, Sundex's run is valid, guys. Tape is
Key's
all
already
good.
said that. I don't think they need it reiterated.
I know, but that's what I'm trying to bring up. He said that. Yeah, in that world record. When did he get that run, by the way? Did he get that before he sent
Let me pull up the
that?
date. Just today.
What time though? Was
40.53.
mm. So yeah, he says that he thinks the run is valid, but then he does that pretty douchey thing at the end of the run. You know, with the webcam, obviously,
Yep.
which I feel is toxic in every way. He doesn't want to be a dick about it. Yeah, he is being a dick about it. I don't want to obviously point him out. I am, but I'm sorry. That wasn't cool, man. Yes, we know you can get world record without tape, man. We know. Like,
Thank you for putting in your 2 cents.
yeah,
And sorry for like putting you on the spot right
it's
then and there.
fine. If you have anything else, just say it. No, I'll be here.
Alright, I'm just gonna finish dinner and I'll be starting runs in about 4 minutes, okay?
Yeah,
See ya.
see ya.
Alright. I'm back, y'all. Now that that's squared away, let's finish up what we were doing. And download Myst Masterpiece. What I've noticed is that there were big differences between 1993 Myst and 1997 Myst. Basically, the differences come within two key things. One, you cannot perform any actions before a certain action is done. For instantaneous steps like the valve puzzle, this would be a good thing. But for steps that take like 0.3 seconds to complete per square, such as the fireplace, that's a bad thing. Secondly, graphics. I argue that with the graphics on Myst 1993, it's a little bit better to run. Because it's less likely to crash. Or at least, not crash, lag. You can run pristine 720p 60 quality gameplay of it, and therefore have more precise timing. Whereas Myst Masterpiece, that's all 3D generated stuff. Probably made in Unity or something. No, Unity didn't exist back then. Important thing is, and let me put on my normal webcam for this one. The important thing is, both games have their ups and downs. It's up to me to decide which one I have to run. Today I'm going to be trying out Masterpiece. Because of the fireplace. I feel like I can get the fireplace done in less than 5 seconds if I utilize Myst Masterpiece. Will that pose problems for the valve? Yes. Will I have to speed up my clicking process throughout the rest of the place to get this done? Yes. Is it possible that I could utilize the stuff I've learned from Myst Normal and use it in Myst Masterpiece to either PB at a sub 41 or world record at a sub 40? Yes. Will that take time? Most definitely yes. But given the fact that I have improved my time every single time I took a break, probably because my arm has better reflexes at that point, I will probably be at least getting the sub 41 today. Is this all done? Can I open it up and... Can I open it up in Scum? As soon as I close cast? I know a JavaScript error has occurred. That's why I closed it. Anyway, add a game. Once we do that, we'll have to select Myst Masterpiece and ID Myst Win 1. Platform windows. Play the Myst flyby movie. Most definitely no. Override global graphics settings. Nah. No. Game path. Let's try it. Let's try it now. We have to double check if this is the Masterpiece version. A JavaScript error occurred in the main process. Yeah, I don't think this is Masterpiece. We're gonna remove that game configuration. Make sure this is all good. Okay, that's good. Let's CD data. What? We select this one. Is there any sort of difference between this version I can hear the difference in sound. But it doesn't look like... Wait, show map? Okay, this is definitely the different one. This is definitely a different one. Oh my gosh. This might have all the pros of Masterpiece and all the pros of 1993. Low quality and... Wow, okay, wow. Let's make a save right here so we can practice our fireplace. Fireplace practice. Because this is what we're going to need to improve should we want to go for world. Let's get it done. Now, there's a way I've been doing it. And that way is... What the heck happened here? Okay, there we go. 8 seconds. How does he do it? He puts that down first, and for good reason. I see. So that way he doesn't have to go up and down. He can just go across like this. That's cool. Okay. So now let's work on our recycle bin. Just delete the things that we don't need anymore, because they're taking up way too much space, probably a gig at this point. One moment. Okay. One moment. Okay. this run and see what happens. Because this is supposedly the Masterpiece Edition. But it really looks like it has the same quality.
I realized the moment I fell into the fissure that the book would not be destroyed as I had planned. It continued falling into that starry expanse of which I had only a fleeting glimpse. I've tried to speculate where it might have landed. I must admit, however, such conjecture is futile. Still, questions about whose hands might one day hold my Myst book are unsettling to me. I know my apprehensions might never be allayed, and so I close, realizing that perhaps the ending has not yet been written.
So yeah. Sound effects sound the same as the Masterpiece Edition. The mechanics feel the same, but it's not the same. And I don't get why. So let's make this worthwhile. And I forgot to turn on freaking zip mode. Okay. I guess a 55 would be a good time for the first attempt of the day. Ooh, it also auto-quits. I'm gonna have to abandon this run. Hold on. Okay, I kind of abandoned it for nothing. But that's fine. Let's bring in my mouse a little bit closer because that seemed to help last time. Oof. I died because I clicked too much. Okay. I think it's possible. This new download, I think the 800 megabits worth of space it takes up is worth it. Wait a minute, what? Yeah. This is totally possible. Hmm? Come on. Come on, boy. I can work for it. Okay. Every day poses a different problem. Now we gotta find ways around those problems, and then we'll start getting completed runs. I only have about 2 hours of running to do, though. Because I really hope that my friends get on Minecraft. Because I need to make a puzzle tower. Now for that particular one, we have two choices. And I can tell you those choices after this run. For the shack switch before the valve puzzle, we have two choices. We can either, one, take 2 clicks to the left and 2 clicks in the middle right or so, and that second click in the middle right will immediately hit the switch. Or we can do 3 clicks to the left and 1 click to the right to hit the switch. So basically we're choosing either easier transition on the way to the switch or better execution of the switch. And I don't know which one will work out the best. Okay, let's do one purposefully long run to get ourselves back in the groove. Because I think we're getting out of the groove, and if we keep getting out of the groove, we'll get angry. I don't even care about that fireplace.
You've done the right thing.
That's what I have on him. I still have that easy artist paper give.
I have a choice to make.
The problem is, we split manually. Because our freaking live split won't work if we edit the splits to be Myst based. I'ma just say around 900 attempts already. We're gonna go to Myst. Running any percent. Artists, I guess. Auto splitting is available. Activate. Perfect. Edit layout. Splits. And instead of a previous segment, we're instead gonna have a world record one. And the splits are gonna be reduced. Save splits as Myst any percent. Save layout as Myst. Any percent. Okay. How does that look in OBS? That looks beautiful. Where 900 is basically just an estimate. Let's get this started. I would like to update those times. Thank you very much. Let me just somehow get over there to say that. There we go. Now, does this work? So we have to turn on the split. It just auto splits for us. Okay. I like it. I like it. You know what? Why did that not work?
You've done the right thing.
That did not work. Auto splitter, you
I
lied.
have a difficult choice.
Auto splitter, you lied. Edit the splits. Settings. Okay. We're getting rid of those. Getting rid of that. Split. Options. Start split. Reset. No. Set to the default. What does it need to be for 80% runs? Aside from this. Don't include library pages because that's for 100%. We are going to just exit out of those. We're going to include library pages because that might be the main thing. That, and we might need to run... No. Masterpiece works. Masterpiece should work. Edit splits. Warning. Soren Sun Video 3 not yet supported. Nice. So my best segment is 41.96. Let's get to the website on here. Gelly in this user Gelly. I gotta add him. And this is perfect. Never mind then. So we can't use our auto splitter simply because of the way it functions. This day just keeps getting better and better. Well, we at least have Myst open for the moment. Ah. Beyond that, I can't help because that's the FAQ. Okay, thanks, Gelly. I just warmed up this arm today for bowling, though. Why is it not working? That's probably the most confusing thing about this entire session. have been another 45. If I had even gotten that last square. It's all jitter and accuracy at the same time. Okay. I missed my split. I missed my split button. Okay. What happened to the valve? Did I lose my jitter clicking feature when I tried to move up? More than likely. Let's move it back a little bit. It's good. I did the hokey pokey again. We're bringing back the hokey pokey again. Why are we bringing back the hokey pokey again? I see why we're bringing back the hokey pokey again. We're going just right. We need to go right and down. So that way we don't click to the right again. And we don't do the hokey pokey. Oh yeah, I forgot. We're using one off of a collection, so it's not an official release. Therefore, we can't auto split, which is the one thing about this run that sucks now. Before I sucker up until I have a desire to sucker up enough money for such a thing. The fifth position is way too close to the door. In fact, it's on the door, so it keeps hitting the door. And somehow we still hit the door even when we were on the sixth position. Probably because we were going click, click, click all the way home. It's all in the fireplace. perfect the rest, but with that fireplace. It's gonna be another toughie. Let's think. We have to think about what the heck we want to do. We have our options. Okay, that happened. I liked how fast we can jitter click, but at the same time, it's really doing the bad right now, I think. That time I was paying attention to my snowball. Okay, that happened, I guess. Also, someone's playing Wizard 101. I can't believe that game still exists. Too high? You can't hit it. Too low? You can't hit it. Too far left and you just pass it entirely. Perfect. Let's just see what happens, I guess.
You've done the right thing.
42.2. Okay. One moment. She really did cut out on me. She got a new car. And I guess it was just... Hold on again. Alright. That was a good break for my hand, I guess. And I realized I did not turn on zip mode. Perfectos! How did that happen? Oh, hold on. I need to see something. So it looks like Plank just got a 44. That's great. That's like what we want. We want more people running this. More people that would have a chance. So it's up to me and Plank to do what looks impossible, but really isn't. Oh my gosh. The markers create a line. I just realized this. A line in which I cannot cross if I don't want to hit the door. But I think that... that means I can click jitterously all the way up to the rocket ship without fault. Maybe even further if I don't double click switches. Nice. Very nice. Until I accidentally clicked out. I feel like I clicked a tad too far. Just a tad. These are all just dying. What do we need for a sub? We need at least a 30.8 by the time we reach the end of the fireplace. At least by the time we hit the book. Yeah, I think that's about right. Let's surround my left foot with this blanket so that it doesn't brush into the leather and therefore get really stuck and really scratched up. I just had a surge. Had a freaking surge. Okay. Oh my gosh. That would have been the fastest valve I've ever done. Bringing me most definitely back on a world record pace. Okay. Wait. Hold up. There's something about what I just did that made it feel like a 4-click setup instead of a 1-click. 5-click. Whatever. That's cool. Okay, I guess. I don't know how that happened, but it happened. And you'll see. Okay. Oh, shoot. Again. I don't want to bring it too much closer, or else it's just gonna feel like I'm not really trying. That's perfect. I did 3 on the valve instead of 2 again. Nice. Let's see. If you want to look at this 44 I got and see where my time save is, do so. Okay, we'll do that. We'll take a small break and do some analysis. Where'd you post it? Where'd you post it? Is it up on your channel right now? Or... let's see if I can find it. Hold on. Hold up. Also, where... yeah, let's see if I can find it. One moment. Oh. Let's pull up Plank Boy's channel. Should be able to find it there if it is there. It wouldn't be unlisted if he wants me to find it. Okay, I guess we're just gonna look here, I guess. Or maybe it's in... You know where it might be? It might be in my live feed. Yeah, it's uploading right now. Okay, I can wait. I guess. I do need a little bit of a break. My hand has been working all day. This is the pros of having no homework. Anyway. What now? Let's just get back over there. Congrats, you beat a high schooler. Lol. One of my friends just made a joke. Congrats, you beat a high schooler. It's gonna be another 30 mil. Okay, I'm gonna do some more runs then. My hand has had enough of a break. Okay. The one thing I can do better overall is mouse movement. My clicking speed is superb, but movement is what's gonna count. And I already do it great at certain points where it's really necessary, but I need to do it everywhere. Okay, I did not want to go back that way. That was... yeah. I guess. There were some points in that where I know I was clicking much faster than normal. I mean, hey, the faster I click, the less time save I have to do on that fireplace. So, I'm happy for anything I get at this point. Literally anything. Oh, who's the second viewer? Hello, whoever you are. Okay. Okay, I guess. Just a wee bit too little, right? And that one was a wee bit too far, right? Okay. It says I'm doing the Masterpiece version, but this doesn't look like Masterpiece to me. It literally looks like the same Myst, but a couple of things... No, nothing changed up, I think. Hi.
We got the new car.
That's cool.
It's a really pretty blue.
Yeah. Nice. 43. 43. Let's go. 0.88, but still 43. Who cares? My 43 was a 0.9 the first time. I think. Was it? I don't know. You can fact check me on that one if you want. But just go with it. If you want. One click too little? Or just too low? One of the two. One of the two. I don't care which. Okay, now uploading this recording is much shorter.
I just did. I thought I might as well be a little bit new.
Perfect. Meaning that it's only gonna take about 5 minutes.
God,
Make it unlisted to start until I give you the feedback.
Do we have any more?
Just in case. I might, because I'm also gonna frame count it to see if you're just splitting late. Or splitting, or starting early. Because something you should know about Myst.
I don't believe
The game runs based on the release of your mouse and not the clicking itself. So I'm gonna show you my mouse. I'm gonna press the mouse button right here, and it's not gonna do anything. I can even move my cursor literally all across, and it doesn't matter. But once I release this button, the game starts. What you could be doing is you're starting your split. You're starting your timer when you press the button instead of when you're releasing it, which is gonna add about 0.2 seconds to your time. Definitely fast since I'm hard mashing with my left. Wait. Oh, you made me think of something. You made me think of something really good. Okay, that didn't work out as good as I thought. I thought I could double mash with both my right and left hand. Wait. I forgot to turn on my zip. Okay. What the heck? Yeah, that's third. Yeah, that's most definitely third. If you frame counted it, it might be third, but... It's you and me against the world. Mr. Valid Uwu. Ouch. Yeah, I think that's third. Let me double check the run thing. Oh, yeah, that's definitely third.
Can I not have it now?
And when it comes to obsoleted runs, it's right below where Key of W starts taking world record. Uh-oh. Do you have a different place to watch that? It's gonna be picked up on my mic, and then I'm gonna get copy striked. Okay. It's time to review a run. It's run review time. Bing. No time capture right now. Okay. So it's in freaking 1080p 60, so that's a good start.
No, you can't watch that. You can't watch that. He's doing something and you get copyright. Turn it off. Just turn it off.
Just, yeah.
How's he gonna get copyrighted in a call?
It's not a call, it's a stream.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the first thing I noticed. You start your timer.
What are the only countries that I've been
You start your timer on the click. But you click fast, so you release fast, so you only literally lose a tenth of a second through this. I will copy my debug info right here, and I will start on a separate page. Retime.
Mexico
And your video is in 60 frames a second. So let's begin.
No, I haven't been.
You're definitely mashing. You're definitely mashing. And I like it. I like your mashing method. I most definitely like your mashing method. But now let's get to the point where it's right before he gets the page. And your time is really 43 and a half. Given the fact that you're really close to getting this perfected, I have a better idea. Right now, I can really tell you're using Masterpiece Edition. Well, let's see how... Let me replay your fireplace for a moment. Let me just replay it. And even better, I'll just replay it in half speed. Because it's not necessarily the fireplace you have to improve, it's also leading up to it from the white paper. That's where I was able to get the jump on key in my previous run. So, instead of clicking right down there, you're gonna want to try clicking right up top twice. Like where you're zipping right now, you can click there twice and do a little bit of spam. And then all you have to do is bring your mouse a tad left like you did. You got the spam, I got the motion. Let me show you what it would look like in fast motion. First, I need to get this set up such that it'll work. So let's say I'm coming from here. And I zip. I would zip here, flip, flip, grab, click here twice, then move here, then right, middle, right, left, middle, middle. So when I do it fast, it should look a little something like this. Well, it would be... It's a lot of right and left movement. Kind of like zip manipulation, but it's more relevant. When you enter the library with the fireplace, I don't know what to do. So, from here, after you do all this, it's middle, right, left, middle, middle. middle, right, left, middle, middle. Then you do the fireplace pattern, which, let's look at that for your run, shall we? I'd say save this one. You can do this one fine, but I'd say save this one for when you're coming. Here's how I do my fireplace. If you want to emulate it, if you want to copy it, it's up to you. But I go down the steps like you. Then I come up here to do this middle section. Then I go down this tower. Come up, complete the steps, and then polish up the inside. Assuming that we like to start from the top left corner, this square right here is the next closest one to the button, which is why it's better to end here than right here. See what I mean? So now doing it fast as a deconstruction, if I even can. Minus all the mistakes, but you get the gist of it, right? Anyway, I believe 41 is actually truly my limit. At least if I keep running Masterpiece. I could try the original Myst once again. See if that would play any better. Probably would. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah, that's a problem. Well, I have two problems actually. I still have my web thing open, so you never saw my camera. There we go.
What color is it?
Is it specific? So I think we're just dirty. Really?
What's it say?
Where George is to school tomorrow.
I can close this now. I don't want to close this. Lol. Your vibe attracts your tribe. Dove would like to check your vibes. This is beautiful. But yeah, I think I'm gonna stick to original Myst. That fireplace might be really fast in Masterpiece, but that's not what I can do right now.
So in case this never doesn't work, I realize this button.
I mean, I think I could still PB, but with the setup I have and the way the fireplace works in Masterpiece, it's impossible for world record on the normal game.
We went around the block.
Which, let's actually double check the Discord, because they said explicitly, I think, in the speedrunning thing, either version of the game, Masterpiece or Classic, can be used since visual and audio quality is the only major difference between the two. But you know what? They're wrong. You are wrong. Not perform certain actions. Seconds. This time is halved. This time is halved.
I know. This original is also slower in mechanical leave. They are definitely not the same. Ha! Ha! I might be a little thinking about.
What?
I think I got it after all.
What did you say, Mommy?
I said I might be a little sad reading about.
Who? What did you say?
I win.
Matt.
Try me.
Then, well, then we won't have as much. Well, then we'll have enough bread.
Wait. You didn't get any of those runs because this isn't under Masterpiece Edition. This is just under... Jesus. It's fine. They were all duds anyway. All the way up to the fireplace. But then the fireplace was too slow.
Something happened with my jittering. Why couldn't I jitter there? Jitter, 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 jump. Hey, I only have 40 more minutes to try this.
It was on the side of the web, so I thought it was mobile.
But we know our limits. That's the thing.
Don't let these go to waste. It's only 2 nuggets.
So we need to know when we need to be at our next.
Max? No. He doesn't like fries anyway, so.
We know the maximum amount of time it must take. Mm. I guess I will stand my ground on the original Myst uncontested. As for you, Plank, I believe you can take it in Masterpiece. If you only work through the mouse movement decently enough, you can get this. I really do believe in you for this one.
Hey, Donovan! Donovan! Come down, please. Wait, bring your keys with you. Oh, wait. Bring your keys with you.
Why can't I jitter anymore?
Obviously, you can't drive yet, so you get a license.
But you guys were actually supposed to be.
But hold on, know this. There will be times, because this is a lease, and we're going to be putting crazy miles on it.
Well, you guys
If you're not going anywhere, then we're going to take the work.
Do you guys have fries I could like snack 2 or 3 on?
Tommy might have some in there. Hold on. This is where you.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
So since this didn't happen on my birthday, I'm assuming I'm
This is
gonna
your
be
birthday
getting
Wait,
present.
shit, yeah.
Cool.
Alright, love you, bud.
Thank you.
Maybe he'll put a bow on it.
Yeah, you do that. There's ones on the stairs. That's what I'll put on it. There's the other ones. Right, you just walk right past.
Whole bag of them. All next to eating them. No, you're not there.
It's only a
I
couple.
like them so much now for wrestling. There you go.
And you get your license? It's like they have to do it.
Mm.
Carefully.
On white.
Now, before you go upstairs, put these on her mom's monitor where the Saturdays are. So I know where the keys are in case I need to jump into reverse. Go around the block to park it.
Yeah.
You did good. You should be reading. Turn it off. Get a book. Oh, never mind. Yeah, no. Put that on channel 7 though. I want to watch Jeopardy.
Now, that little thing, remember I said there was a picture of me in the lane? And then it showed another card? That's when another card came up. Showed me that there's a card. Because what I did, I didn't look at this book yet, but I did look at this little Equinox book.
Drop people off my car before I pull all the way. I thought it was pretty bright, actually.
I haven't really seen it in the daylight.
Better run, but at what cost?
So when I walk out to my car tomorrow morning, I can just put my phone on that. Camera the one left driver's door. I didn't know how to turn it off, but I just assumed that I pushed the button and it shut off. And that's what happened. But I sat there for a minute wondering. And I thought, should I just walk out of the car? And then I thought, well,
It does say front fog lamps. You can have them. But you're not turn them on.
the lights, the high beams came on. And I was coming down Alexander. And then they shut off before I turned on to Atlas. And then they turned on again when I got on Atlas. If the remote keyless entry transmitter battery is weak, that we have the 8-inch, not the 7-inch. Put it in the front cup holder in the center console to enable the engine to start. If the battery in this ever gets low.
Wait, where?
It says to put it in the front cup holder in the center console. And then it says place as soon as possible. I have to take my hair out of this because my hair hurts.
I'm gonna let Plank Boy shoot for any percent now. I got a different goal ahead of me. All pages time. It's time to look for the solution to those puzzles. And write them down somewhere where I can memorize them until I realize that I don't need them anymore. All pages is an 11-minute run. I think I can bring that down to sub 11.
To me, it's not worth it to go back and try to fix it and get the rhythm off. I just need to have it right the first time. At this point, if I want to gain any time, it's got to be right the first time. Let's do it again.
It's lower. So it can't look neat.
It's slightly slower than last time.
Star next to you.
In case you ever need it, that's where it is.
My legs turn off.
Consistently getting around the 14-second mark.
And you turn off on
Leaf
that.
press, so got that at least. There it is, got it.
Middle, right, left, middle, middle. You gotta click the middle twice to go into the fireplace.
How many did you let Max out since you've been home?
He has not seen the need to.
And then I decided to fill this one bone full of peanut butter so we could bother me.
Okay. It's notepad creating time. First up, snake, spider, leaf.
I'm consistently getting around the 14-second mark on that leaf press. Got that at least.
Second up, since we're there,
There it is.
3-valve match.
We gotta check if it ever runs slow. What did you do? You know that little panel that makes it stop? If it doesn't come all the way down, it won't run again. Ice cubes will get stuck there. You gotta push the ice cube out.
I don't remember.
I got some now.
Inverted L middle.
Alright, this might be a 147 channel with everybody. What I got?
Oh,
Because you kept this.
Did I?
Yeah.
That's
why I thought you
can throw it
would
away.
have USB-C.
No, you can throw it away because I'll double check.
Because I found this one. It says adaptive fast charging, but that doesn't matter.
Well, let me see that one.
A lot of waiting around this first player. Or 146, baby. That is a new record.
oh, I gotta deal with new places. Tape's finally coming off. It'll serve no use for me in this all pages run. Especially with the amount I'll need to find some good placements. The only ones I'll probably keep are the ones that will be useful for... The only ones I'll keep are probably going to be the ones that have many places that can be used to do many things. So right here. 3-valve match plus...
There it is, got it.
Hold on.
In 10 minutes.
Around the... There it is, got it. That at least.
I need you to open the clothes out of the dryer and bring
1,
it up
2,
so I can hold it.
There it is,
5,
got it.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Plus 22.
Okay, well, I'll have to look at these further.
Alright, this might be a
I'll put them
146
back in this
challenge.
bag and put it in my purse so I have it in my car in the morning. That's got my insurance and
Undo
all
valve.
that other stuff.
We're gonna exit that
Aw, you're a good boy.
for now.
A lot of waiting around this first part, right? Or 146, baby. That is a new record.
Okay. Next up is this channel wood stuff. Wait, what the heck?
Ow, Max, why did you step on my toe?
So we did right.
Ow, 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 ow.
Which way is that? We're gonna have to play this in very slow motion. Today will be analysis of the run, and then tomorrow we'll be actually playing the run. Right? So what was that? What was that? What exactly was that? That was right rotation, middle, 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 down. So we can do this in terms of spokes, the circles. So we skip the first one. And this place is called channel wood. Right, rotation, skip right, right. And then we gotta go to the windmill. And there's a valve on the bottom. Valve. Or I'm just gonna call it T valve. That's even better. Something so bizarre works. And then on the way back, towards elevator, last circle left. Okay, hold on. Which one was that? do the valve. You make it up here. Set that to the left before going in the elevator to power it up. Close it by dragging. Take it up by dragging. Escape key probably. Now how the heck does he get there? Because there's a specific way he takes. He looks towards the spiral staircase. Lever looking towards spiral. And then he has to head back the way he came. Ish. No, not even. We do circle, up spiral staircase, and I believe that should open the door. And then it closes in the same way. Escape key to do that. And then immediately you go behind. Red page, room behind elevator. That's the first mistake. That means it's possible to do sub 11. Oh wait, zipping is much more. Wait, okay. So how exactly does he get back there? Because he made a mistake again. But that means I need to pay closer attention to how it happens. He zips past that one so that he can two circles forward. Three circles right, but I feel like he skipped one. Oh shoot, there is supposed to be video. Thank. Let's just take ourselves over to this side where we are analyzing a speedrun so that we can create ourselves a route. Oh, this is irrelevant now, by the way. Because by the time we're done analyzing this, it's gonna be high time to fly. So he gets the paper. Goes down there, goes to the second circle, flips it. And goes three circles right. Three circles right post zip. So he goes to the zip for the first one. Then he goes to the right for the second, right for the third. Then he does that. But then he brings that back. He goes back one circle backwards. Then he goes to bridge. And I think I'm gonna figure out where bridge is pretty fast. But then he realizes his mistake.
Hey. Don't run twice on me.
Or was that meant to happen and he just wasn't able to do it? Oh, he just turned around twice.
Hey.
But that's still big.
Don't run twice on me.
And then two circles left. Okay. And then at this point,
that it's faster than it was before.
But then he puts in 2 pieces of paper.
Yeah, channel was really tight.
So from here, did he zip from here? He better have. He does. Also reopens the door. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is it gonna be another 25? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Yeah, I think it's always 25. It might also be a 25 cap. Valve puzzle.
The blue thing, it's on the bed on top of the gray blanket. If not, then check the floor. Maybe it fell on the floor.
2, 2, 1. Now what the heck did that do?
Put on your bed.
Still channel wood.
Channel. I believe in myself.
I thought he had class. But he doesn't come home or call. That's bad stuff.
That is good. I think
It's music based.
Outside. Don't you get it before like that?
times. Oh no, maybe I didn't save it. Wasn't the best I could have done there, but it's pretty good. Okay, now I just gotta get this perfect. No pressure.
Okay. Oh, wow. That's all there is to it?
That was not great.
Okay. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 low, top, 4, 3. Five low, top, 4, 3. Now, what was the way that he got to the red page from the ship?
That was not great. Oh. Upstairs. Hey, Max.
Oh, this is ship traveling. So you gotta pay attention to order. So we keep going down for a little bit. Take a right. Go into the ship. North to west to north to east. So east, east, south, south, right? That's what it said, right? Well, that's double north. Double S W huh? West to southwest to west to northwest. To northeast to north to southeast.
Yes, that was good. I might have been time on that one. That's good.
Nighters.
No, I lost time. That's weird. Felt so good about that though.
It's so fun to watch these people in 1/4 time.
Maybe that's how good the other red page went, is that I just no time to gain on it. Yeah, the sliders lost it. And, wasn't as bad as the blue one was last time, though.
Wait, what? How'd that work?
Fail.
You want world record. You should most definitely take my place. I really don't care at this point.
Interesting. Fail.
Okay, I'm gonna stop a little bit on this one because a run just got sent by Plank on here. I'll give you some feedback on it once you make it unlisted, period. I'll look at it on stream. Come on. There we go. Okay, I like the new setup. hold on. Now it's time to retime it. Because he said 42.xx. Meaning that... What's the time save? I literally just watched it. Hold on. I'm giving you your real time right now. So start frame was right there at 60. Now let's watch this entire thing through. We'll do it at 0.75 speed. I like there's a way you can corner cut on the way to that one shed. I recommend you do that. Maybe. You really pulled off the library stuff better. And perhaps you could have gotten a lower 42 if you hadn't made that mistake at the fireplace. A lot of new stuff in here that was really good. Also, as a final time, you get 42.85, which is a very decent third place still. Going through it without my markers, but we'll make it work. One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2. Is when you're clicking this switch. Then when you transition right, move back there. I'd say use this tower right here as a guide. 3 clicks in, move right. Just to the right of this symbol right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or not, because you just left. I'll just probably link you to this as a timestamp once the stream finishes. But there's my advice for you for that section if you really need it. Now back to all pages analysis. After we did that, we went... Wait, what the heck? He went up. And there's some sort of right passage. And clicking on certain places gives you a certain outcome, I guess. I'm not fairly certain how that works. Oh, wait. I may have figured it out. Is it... It's probably all based on... Oh, wait. That's southeast. Right passage, southeast. Top button. Aft stairs.
I lost the time I changed part of it was missing the zip there, and then part of it was blowing in the bedroom. Phrasing.
First left. Upwards. And that's going to be also southeast. Okay, Jesus.
Okay, good red page. We can do it. No whammies.
So, where did we go to get there?
Page.
From here.
No whammies.
From left. So red, leftward spiral. Two, 8, 2, 8, 5, 1.
Okay.
I see a sub 11 in my future.
Lost some time there, I think.
Wait.
Got this. It's happening.
Okay, so that's a problem. There's something about that that just irks me. I wanted to check something out for another all pages run.
Close. Bam! Here it comes. Yikes. Oh, it's actually close. Bam!
But wait. Wait. That's weird. I'm gonna go now. Bye, ya.